Hey there everyone, it's Caroline, I'm back. BBW Caroline on Twitter. So, I found out some awful news today about fat people. We're evil. Alright, so this is all about judgment. When did we all become so detached from one another and society that we think it's okay to just abuse the crap out of each other? Whether it's online, in the street, people just use any excuse to have a pop. And it's not okay. Like, we all know that. And to be honest, this video, just going to let you know, it is not going to inform any of you plus size women or men, because you will know everything I'm going to say. You'll agree with it because you would have dealt with it. I just hope that a few people out there who are perhaps trolls themselves might learn a little bit, might educate themselves a little bit, and perhaps just grow up and inject their passion into something else, inject that hatred into a career, into an education, into helping someone. Yeah. So I don't know if you all know, but I don't promote obesity. I advocate happiness and beauty and confidence at all sizes, no matter what size you are. I'm not here saying big is beautiful. I'm not here saying that. Anyone can be beautiful. And that is to do with sometimes how you look, but mainly how you act and how you treat other people. And there's a lot of people out there, these trolls, that aren't treating people with kindness. Yeah. And also, I just don't understand why people think it's their business what I do with my body, what my body looks like, what your body looks like. The only people that should care is yourself, your doctor, and your boyfriend or girlfriend. No one else. If you're happy, then you're happy. If you're not happy, get yourself down the gym, join a diet, get a support network, make changes that make you happy. But just because you're not happy at the size you are now, it doesn't mean you have to hate yourself and accept the bullying and accept the trolling and looking at inspiration pages that just make you think that you're vile, because you're not. Bodies ever change, images ever change. So embrace something else. Don't be absolutely obsessed with the way you look, because it will change. And media doesn't help with their obsession with. Have you noticed right now there's a lot of programs about fat people, fat friends, fat relationships, fat parents, fat doctors, fat, everything is fat. Society's become obsessed with it, and sometimes it's there to educate, which is fabulous, but most of the time they are perceived to be stupid, not really with it, or absolutely unhealthy and making awful choices. Now, I'm not saying that I've made the best choices, else I wouldn't be a plus size woman. But I'm also not stupid, and the media doesn't help. There's always going to be differences, as I said, and the media just points those out in quite a cruel way. And then you hear the buzzwords, the fat, lazy, unintelligent, couch potatoes, dirty. Now, in order to, I actually ran out of buzzwords when I was planning on discussing them. So I went onto Google and I googled fat people. I was going to Google fat people are. So I got to fat people, and the two words that came up are fat people are gross. Nice. Then fat people are disgusting. Am I? So it just tells me more about the people that are searching for them rather than what fat people are. Anyway, I had to click on the link of the fat people are evil because I need to worry about my soul, you know? I don't want to burn in hell. So I read it and I've had to write it down for you because it's quite in depth, but it's quite funny, so I thought I'd share. So it was 5 reasons why fat people are evil. Okay, number 1, fatties only give a shit about themselves. Apparently, we're all self-absorbed assholes. We lust for the rush of harmful nutrition, and our loved ones are only in our lives to fetch us burger and fries. And once we've had our fill, we don't want those loved ones in our lives anymore. Pointed out that we hate dieting. Now, there are not many people out there, thin or fat, who enjoy dieting. Just saying. And we're anti-vegetarianism. Now, that's a load of crap, because I make sure about 3 days a week that I live a vegetarian diet. Also, I know people that are proper vegetarians who are actually plus size. I'm not sure if you're aware, but cheese is fatty, and it's also not a meat. Learn something. Right, number 2. Fatties do not give a shit about their appearances. Did you know that we often roam the aisles of Walmart in an obesity-indulged rage? Yeah, we're like fat hulks, apparently. Our unwashed ass cracks and cellulite are often on view on the pizza aisles. And we're too lazy to use the self-checkout. Now, have you ever used the self-checkout? Please call for assistance. Please call everything. Please call for assistance. But I think most of us, if we're in a rush, we will just go to the normal checkout because it's quicker. It's not faster. It's quicker. So that kind of tells me that this author is young, perhaps? Doesn't actually go shopping, maybe? Who knows? Alright, and then number 3. All fatties are feminists. Now, the picture that came alongside this was of a plus-size woman holding a picture saying, "This is what a feminist looks like." And, yeah, he's quite rude about that picture. So, feminists are self-absorbed. And we all hate men. Please educate yourself. I am, actually, I say. I am a feminist. I have studied feminism and understand feminism. And you'll probably find that the majority of people that are listening to this are feminists. Now, I know a lot of men who also don't think it's right that their wives or their friends are earning less money than them, perhaps for the same job. That makes them a feminist. Yep. And man can be a feminist too. So, other people in our lives exist to validate us or mollify us. Seriously, get a life. Alright, back to the list. Fatties smell horrible. We fart so much that, I quote, fat people are the cause of global warming. Yep, we are causing global warming with our farts. He kindly went on to offer an alternative because there are some people out there who don't believe in global warming. And his other reason for people smelling so badly was our bodies, our fat bodies, cannot handle it anymore when we force feed ourselves. So in response, our bodies produce offensive putrid smells. So, next time you're in public and you smell a foul smell, blame the nearest fatty. That's easy, isn't it? And he also goes on to encouraging you while you're in public, if you see a fat person eating, please go up to them and take the food off them. This person's going in like the nut house soon. Really. Okay, and number 5. Fatties are creepy as fuck. This one, he goes on about our self-hatred and poor nutritional understanding make us worse than anybody else. Fat women stalk men and force them to find us attractive. Now, I think in response to this, he's on about there are a lot of plus size models out there. There are a lot of pictures saying big is beautiful, dog is bones are for the dog, things like that. Now, I don't agree with all of those pictures. I think anyone can be pretty, anyone can be beautiful, skinny people can be beautiful, big people can be beautiful. It's not exclusive to anyone. It's really not. Now, I personally have not got a problem with people out there not finding me attractive. It doesn't bother me. I think everyone is entitled to an opinion. Everyone is entitled to a type. However, how you inform someone that they're not your type is an entirely different matter. And I think it's about class, it's about intelligence, it's about maturity. You don't go F off fatty. That's not really the way to handle it. We're all entitled to what we find attractive. Simple as that. If you want them to improve, ignore them. They will either slip into depression or lash out violently. Either way, you will expose them for who they are. Tyrants, with a chili dog in one hand and a Diet Coke in another. Really? Wishes depression upon us. And he's telling people to ignore us. Now, you ignore people, normally they're going to come back shouting. So I wouldn't be trying that one. Plus size community, there's lots of shouting right now. There's lots of us posting pictures about there saying big is beautiful and we need rights and acceptance, and there's a lot of noise being made about it. And a lot of people are also annoyed with this. They're saying, well, it's not acceptable, it's not right, you shouldn't be big. You're telling our children they should be big. No. We're not doing that. We'd like your children to grow up without thinking that their fat friends are any different, or the fat person in the playground is any different. We don't want that. We don't want anyone to be treated any differently. Once again, I do not think being overweight is healthy. And I am not promoting it. Okay? Right. Just so we've got that clear. I'm just saying, be happy with who you are. If you're not happy, then change it. But it's nobody else's right. Nothing to do with anyone else. They haven't got the right to tell you that you're different or bad. Thank you for staying with me until the end. If you did, please feel free to let me know what you think. Great. Mwah. Bye. Mwah. Mwah.